morning came but felt like night. The sun was there without its light. Your shadow lingered by the door, but you don't live here anymore. The coffee cooled beside my hands, like time forgot its fragile plans. I tried to speak your name out loud, but silence wrapped me like a cloud. The words I saved were never said. They echo softly in my head. It was the day my heart spoke in silence, when love collapsed into quiet violence, when every promise turned to air and left its ghost still standing there. I watched forever lose its sound, while memory slowly pulled me down. I tried to scream, but breath declined. The day my heart spoke in silence inside. In silence inside. Your photograph still watches me, like frozen fragments of what could be. Your laughter hides in empty space, still dancing in your favorite place. The walls remember every touch, the nights remember us too much. I walk the rooms we used to share and feel your absence everywhere. I try to find what slipped away, but silence always found its way. It was the day my heart spoke in silence, when love dissolved into quiet defiance, when every heartbeat called your name, but nothing answered back the same. I watched tomorrow fade to gray, while yesterday refused to stay. I tried to scream, but breath declined. The day my heart spoke in silence inside. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it lingers in hidden tears. Maybe goodbye is never loud, it just arrives behind a cloud. If I could hold one final night, I'd freeze the stars and steal the light. But time kept pulling you away, and silence learned what I couldn't say. So I hear your voice in dreams at night, soft as fading candlelight. I reach for you through empty air, but wake to find you're never there. It was a day my heart spoke in silence, and hope surrendered without guidance, and broken dreams fell through my chest and left my soul without its rest. I watched forever drift apart, while quiet storms lived in my heart. I tried to scream, but breath declined. The day my heart spoke in silence inside. Now every night repeats your name, inside a whisper dressed as pain. And though the world keeps moving on, my silent heart still sings your song. The night falls softly on my skin, but darkness wakes the past again. Your pillow's cold beside my face, still shaped by where you used to lay. The ceiling holds our whispered dreams, Scrolling through forgotten scenes, I close my eyes to disappear, but memories grow louder here. I try to rest, but shadows creep. You're the secret my soul keeps. Your name still echoes in my sleep. The fragile dreams I couldn't keep. It calls me back to where you stayed, inside the love we never said. Every whisper pulls me through, in the nights I share with you. I try to wake, but dreams run deep. Your name still echoes in my sleep. The guitar strings hum your melody, softly breaking inside of me. Each trembling chord reminds my heart of how we fell and fell apart. Moonlight drips across the floor, like footsteps walking to my door. I swear I hear your gentle tone, then wake to find I'm still alone. I try to run from yesterday, but dreams refuse to fade away. Your name still echoes in my sleep, through shattered promises I keep. It sings inside my quiet pain, like gentle, never-ending rain. Every whisper pulls me through, in the nights I share with you. I try to wake, but dreams run deep. Your name still echoes in my sleep. Maybe dreams refuse goodbye. Maybe love learns how to fly through broken hearts and midnight skies, through silent tears and lullabies. If I could trade these dreams for peace, I beg this memory to release. But part of me still wants to stay inside the ghost of yesterday. Sometimes I hear you call my name, soft as candle, trembling flame. I reach for warmth that disappears, and wake inside familiar tears. Your name still echoes in my sleep, through every wound that time can't keep. It holds me in forgotten light, between goodbye and endless night. Every whisper pulls me through, in the nights I share with you. I try to wake, but dreams run deep. Your name still echoes in my sleep, and though the morning steals the dream, your memory lives between the silence waking next to me, where your name still echoes endlessly. Hallway still remembers you, your footsteps fading out of view. The wind still moves the curtain slow, like you just left a moment ago. Your jacket hangs behind the chair, still holding traces of your hair. I call your name, but hear it fall against the quiet of these walls. You didn't say where you would go. You left my heart half open though. Love left without closing the door. Now memories walk across my floor. Every shadow wears your face. Every silence fills fills your place. I try to lock the past outside, but it still sleeps here every night. I'm holding on to something torn, love left without closing the door. The radio plays songs we knew, like time refuses losing you. Each trembling guitar string cracks like broken truth behind your eyes. I trace your message on my phone, reading words that feel like home, but every sentence slowly fades like promises we never said. I try to move but pain won't stay, but love keeps drifting back my way. Love left without closing the door. Now echoes breathing more and more. Every whisper calls your name, every tear repeats the same. I try to lock the past outside, but it still sleeps here every night. I'm holding on to something torn, love left without closing the door. Maybe goodbye forgot to speak, maybe forever turned to weak. Maybe hearts don't truly end, they just break and learn to bend. If you returned, I wouldn't know whether to stay or let you go. Sometimes I hear your gentle tone floating through this empty home. I turn around to catch the sound, but only memories surround. Love left without closing the door, still breathing through my broken cord. Every shadow wears your face, every silence fills your place. I try to lock the past outside, but it still sleeps here every night. I'm holding on to something torn, love left love left without closing the door. And maybe someday I'll restore the heart you left half open before. But tonight I stand alone inside a love that never closed the door. The night was heavy, soft and slow, like time was scared to let you go. Your fingers trembling inside mine, like broken clocks losing time. Your heartbeat echoed through my chest, a rhythm fighting for its rest. The silence whispered something wrong, but we kept holding on too long. Your eyes were oceans turning gray, I felt forever slip away. It was the last time I felt us breathing, too fragile, so still, barely believing, to fading flames against the dark. Still trying to relight one spark. Your chest rose slow against my own, like love was scared to be alone. I held you close while time was leaving, the last time I felt us breathing. voice was softer than before, like it was walking toward the door. You said my name like it might break, like love was more than we could take. The guitar played a trembling chord, like it could feel what we ignored. Each note fell gently through the room, like petals drifting toward a tomb. I tried to freeze that fragile air, but goodbye slowly settled there. It was the last time I felt us breathe into wounded hearts quietly grieving, to shadows fading into night, still searching for surviving light. Your chest rose slow against my own, like love was scared to be alone. I held you close while time was leaving, the last time I felt us breathing. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it hides inside our fear. Maybe the moment hearts collapse is where forever quietly snaps. If I could live that night once more, I'd lock the world outside that door and hold you until morning grew, before the sky erased me and you. I still remember how you sighed, like part of you had already died. I kissed your tears before they fell, pretending we would still be well. It was the last time I felt us breathe into broken dreams, still softly beating to fading lights, too tired to fight, still burning through their final night. Your chest rose slow against my own, like love was scared to be alone. I held you close while time was leaving, the last time I felt us breathing. Now every night repeats that scene, where love lives somewhere in between, a final breath we couldn't keep. The moment I forever fell asleep. The sky was grey the day you left, raindrops traced the tears I kept, your shadow fading down the street, while silence fell beneath my feet. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, like memories refusing help. I hear you laugh inside the storm, a ghost that keeps my heart deformed. Every drop reminds me of words we never said. Your name is carved in thunder, still echoing in my head. Rain fell like unspoken words, drowning all the truth we heard. Every storm repeats goodbye, every cloud reminds me why you left without a final line. Now the rain translates your mind, falling slow through broken skies, like love that never learned to survive. The streetlights shimmer through the haze, yeah, snapshots of our better days. Your jacket hanging by the door still smells like forevermore. I try to dry these endless nights, but sorrow leaks through shattered lights. Your memory floods my fragile ground, when lost I love you, still drown. Every drop keeps falling, softly through time I can't replace. Rain fell like unspoken words, drowning all the truth we heard. Every storm repeats goodbye, every cloud reminds me why you left without a final line. Now the rain translates your mind, falling slow through broken skies, like love that never learned to survive. If storms could carry messages, would you whisper back to me? Or are you safe inside a sun that never rains your memories? I'm standing soaked in yesterday, hoping clouds will wash you near. But every drop keeps telling me you never reappear in here. Rain fell like unspoken words, writing pain in silent blur. Every tear becomes a sea where you drift away from me. You left without a final line. Now the rain translates your mind, falling slow through broken skies, like love that never learned goodbye. Kept the movie tickets in a drawer from nights we swore would last forevermore. Your handwriting lives inside my books, between the pages where I still get lost. Your sweater folded like you'll come back soon, still smells like midnight under silver moon. I try to throw these memories away, but every piece of you decided to stay. Time keeps moving forward, but my heart rewinds, playing all our echoes frame by frame inside. I saved every moment we lost, every memory paid with the cost, every laugh fading into the dark, still glowing like a spark in my heart. I kept every promise we broke, every goodbye we never spoke. Though you're gone and drifting afar, I saved who we were, where you are. Your playlist still lives inside my phone, songs that make this empty house feel known. I hear your voice inside each melody, like ghosts that sing unfinished harmony. The photos blur but feelings stay the same, frozen smiles that whisper out your name. I try to close the door on yesterday, but memories keep finding their own way. Every passing season writes you in the air, every silent evening feels you everywhere. I saved every moment we lost, every memory paid with the cost, every life fading into the dark, still glowing like a spark in my heart. I kept every promise we broke, every goodbye we never spoke. Though you're gone and drifting afar, I saved who we were, where you are. If I could trade tomorrow just to hold yesterday, would you stay for a second or slowly fade away? I built a world from fragments of everything we knew. Now I'm living inside it, still waiting here for you. I saved every moment we lost, even tears that wintered my thoughts, every dream scattered apart, still breathing inside my heart. I kept every promise days never fade away. They just learn new ways to stay. Streetlights flicker like they felt my pain. Neon reflections dancing in the rain. I walk past places where your laughter lived. Now every corner echoes what we did. The cafe table where we called our names still holds the warmth, but nothing feels the same. I held my breath when memories walked in and realized healing never did begin. And I wore my strongest face till it slowly cracked. Carried all the love that you never had. That was the night I forgot how to smile. The world kept spinning, but I stayed a while, frozen inside every tear I denied, holding a ghost I couldn't leave behind. That was the night colors turned into gray. Music went silent in every way. Even the stars felt distant and cold. The night my heart finally lost its hold. I tried to drown your voice inside new songs, but every lyric somehow sang you wrong. Your shadow danced inside my empty room, like perfume fading from a wilted bloom. Friends said time would teach my heart to mend, but time just taught me how to just pretend. I laughed along while breaking underneath, smiling like strangers hiding shattered teeth. I memorized your touch like a sacred prayer, but silence answered back every time I cared. That was the night I forgot how to smile. The world kept spinning, but I stayed a while, frozen inside every tear I denied, holding a ghost I couldn't leave behind. That was the night colors turned into gray. Music went silent in every way. Even the stars felt distant and cold. The night my heart finally lost its hold. Maybe I lost myself loving you too deep. Maybe my soul still refuses to sleep. If pain is proof that love was once a lie, why does it feel like I barely survived? If I could speak to the version of me who still believed in forever and we, I'd worn its heart before it learned to fall. Love doesn't always save us at all. That was the night I forgot how to smile. Time stood still like a pity denied. Every reflection shows someone unknown, a stranger learning to live alone. That was the night hope quietly died. Dreams packed the bags and left me behind. Even the moon hid under the clouds. The night my silence screamed out loud. And since that night, I learned how to breathe, but never again the same way with ease. Morning coffee cools beside my hand. 2 cups still placed the way we planned. I reach for you inside my sleep, but wake to promises I couldn't keep. Your sweater hangs behind the door like it's still waiting just like before. The silence hums familiar tunes. A lonely sun replaces moons. I follow habits we once made. like love still hasn't slowly faded. Your absence learned my routine, knows every space you used to be, walks through my days like it belongs, turns quiet moments into songs. Your absence sits across from me, speaks through memories endlessly. I'm living life in borrowed air, learning to breathe without you there. I leave the lights on in the hall, still scared the darkness might recall the echoes of your gentle voice, reminding me of every choice. I scroll through pictures late at night, searching for warmth inside their light. Time keeps moving without grace, but nothing moves you from this place. I dress my wounds in normal days, pretending I'm okay always. Your absence learned my routine, knows every space you used to be, walks through my days like it belongs, turns quiet moments into songs. Your absence sits across from me, speaks through memories endlessly. I'm living life in borrowed air, learning to breathe without you there. I never thought goodbye could stay and build a home inside my day. You left, but somehow still remain like quiet thunder after rain. If healing means forgetting you, then healing something I can't do. I'll carry pieces of our past like fragile glass that's meant to last. Your absence learned my routine, writes lonely chapters in between, turns every heartbeat into proof love still survives without its truth. Your absence whispers through my chest, a ghost that never comes to rest. I'm walking forward unaware how long I'll miss you everywhere. But tonight your silence lives with me. The door closed softer than goodbye. Your footsteps faded from my life. The room stood still, the air felt thin like time forgot to move again. And from the radio by the bed, a melody you always said sounded like the way we felt, and slowly broke without a spell. Every note rewrote our past, like memories built to last. The song that played after you left still holds your voice inside my chest. Every chord pulls me back through moments I once lived with you. The song that filled the empty air turned quiet pain into a prayer. Now every lyric feels so true. It sounds like love I lost in you. I tried to turn the music down, but echoes kept you all around. The rhythm traced your fragile touch, reminding me I love too much. Your laughter hides inside the beat. Your shadow dances in the street. Every harmony I hear feels like you're still standing near it. I never knew a simple tune could bring me back to loving you. The song I played after you left still holds your voice inside my chest. Every chord pulls me back through moments I once lived with you. The song that filled the empty air turned quiet pain into a prayer. Now every lyric feels so true. It sounds like love I lost in you. Your silence was the cure for pain. I'd never press replay again, but heartbreak comes in minor keys and sends you back to memory. Maybe love just changes form into melodies we mourn, and every song that feels this deep is just a promise we still keep. The song that played after you left still breathes inside the space you kept. Every verse reminds my soul some broken hearts stay beautiful. The song keeps playing in my mind, a love I'll never leave behind. Though time keeps pulling me ahead, your melody lives where we bled. And somewhere in the quiet night our love still plays in fading light. I folded every note you wrote and hid them where my fears still float. Your perfume lingers in my mind like time refuses to rewind. I walk the streets we used to know, but every step feels moving slow. Your shadow fades but never dies. It lives between my breaths and sighs. I told myself I'd be okay, but healing walks a fragile way. I'm standing here between goodbye and letting go, where memories still bloom but love can't grow. I hold your ghost inside my chest while learning how to finally rest between the past and what must be. Your love still holds a part of me. I'm slowly losing what was true, but still not strong enough to lose you. Your picture sleeps inside my phone, a silent proof I'm not alone. I scroll through moments frozen still, like time obeys my broken will. I try to hate the love we made, but every tear just gently stays. You taught my heart how deep to feel. Now I must learn our wounds can heal. The truth is heavier than pain. It whispers love won't stay the same. I'm standing here between goodbye and letting go, where memories still bloom but love can't grow. I hold your ghost inside my chest while learning how to finally rest between the past and what must be. Your love still holds a part of me. I'm slowly losing what was true, but still not strong enough to lose you. Maybe love written, time replaced. Maybe hearts don't truly mend, they simply learn how pain can bend. If I release you from my hands, will I still understand that loving you was worth the fall, even if I lose it all? I'm standing here between goodbye and letting go, where silent tears are all I show. Your memory softens every scar, reminding me how close we are. Between the love I still defend and learning how to love again, I walk this line I never knew, still saying goodbye inside of you. And somewhere past this quiet pain, I hope my heart can breathe again. I used to drown inside my tears, every memory fed my fears. Your goodbye was like a storm, breaking everything I formed. I counted nights I couldn't sleep, promises I couldn't keep. Your voice would echo through my mind, like love refused to stay behind. I thought the pain would end my heart, but pain just taught me how to start. I learned to cry without falling apart, let the rain fall gently through my heart. I hold the sorrow, let it breathe, instead of begging it to leave. I learned to stand inside the ache, let every fragile feeling wake. I'm still broken, that is true, but I survived the loss of you. Your memory walks beside my days, like faded light through window haze. It doesn't burn the way before, it softly knocks behind my door. I still replay our last embrace, still trace the outline of your face. But now the silence feels less cruel, like time is slowly breaking rules. I carry love that lost its home, and somehow learned to live alone. I learned to cry without falling apart, let the rain fall gently through my heart. I hold the sorrow, let it breathe, instead of begging it to leave. I learned to stand inside the ache, let every fragile feeling wake. I'm still broken, that is true, but I survived the loss of you. Maybe healing isn't bright, maybe it's a softer night, where tears no longer feel like war, just quiet waves along the shore. If loving you is worth the pain, then I would live it all again. Because your love once gave me light, even if it left my life. I learned to cry without falling apart, let sadness move but not take charge. I hold the memories tenderly, without them drowning all of me. I learned to breathe through every scar, accepting things the way they are. I'm still carrying pieces through, but stronger since I lost you. And maybe maybe someday I will see your goodbye help rebuild me. I sit beneath the midnight sky, where broken dreams don't ask me why. The city sleeps but I remain, counting stars to soften pain. The moonlight falls across my face, like time moves in a gentler pace. You saw the nights I cried alone, you watched me learn to be my home. I used to fear the dark would stay, darkness slowly showed the way. The moon watched me heal slowly through every silent lonely. It held my shadows tenderly while time rebuilt the rest of me. The moon heard every whispered prayer, every memory hanging in the air. Now pain feels softer than before, like waves retreating from the shore. I walk the roads we used to share, but grief no longer traps me there. Your laughter lives inside my mind, but doesn't leave me trapped behind. I speak your name without the tears that used to drown my fragile years. Your love became a quiet light that helps me through the longest night. I never thought I'd find release inside the arms of silent peace. The moon watched me heal slowly through every silent lonely. It held my shadows tenderly while time rebuilt the rest of me. The moon heard every whispered prayer, every memory hanging in the air. Now pain feels softer than before, like waves retreating from the shore. Maybe healing doesn't shine, maybe it's a softer time, where hearts don't forget the past, they simply learn which scars will last. You were love I'll always know, but not a place I'm meant to go. And under skies where we once stood, I finally understand goodbye was good. The moon watched me slowly turn broken nights into poetry. It saw my heart begin again without forgetting where it's been. The moon still walks beside my soul, reminding me I'm still whole. The love has changed its melody, it left behind its harmony. And in the quiet silver light, I learned to live without the fire. carry blame inside my chest, like love was some unfinished tale. I traced our ending through my mind, searching for mistakes to find. I held the nights you walked away, like echoes that refuse to fade. I built a cage from what went wrong, and lived inside it far too long. But time spoke softly through the pain, and taught my soul to breathe again. My heart whispered forgiveness in quiet moments of weakness. It told me love was never war, just something fragile we adore. My heart released the bitterness, let memories exist in peace. I stopped asking who to blame, and learned that love can't end the same. I saw your smile inside my dream, but it no longer tore my seams. Your name still dances through my mind, like gentle light I left behind. I realized we tried our best, two fragile souls without a rest. And sometimes love is meant to fade, not every promise stays unbroken. I placed our past inside the light, and watched it soften through the night. My heart whispered forgiveness in quiet moments of weakness. It told me love was never war, just something fragile we adore. My heart released the bitterness, let memories exist in peace. I stopped asking who to blame, and learned that love can't end the same. I forgive the tears we cried, the dreams we built that slowly died. I forgive the silent goodbyes and truth we hid behind our lies. Because your love once made me whole, it shaped the rhythm of my soul. And even though we couldn't stay, I'm thankful love still found a way. My heart whispered forgiveness, turned broken words to tenderness. It showed me endings can be kind when we release what we can't bind. My heart let go of what was lost without forgetting what it cost. Now love feels softer in my view, because I once believed in you. Forgiving what we knew, I finally forgave me too. I used to walk through crowded streets, hoping somehow we would meet. Every face became your eyes, every shadow or your disguise. I chased reflections in the rain, thinking love would live again. I ran through memories too long, trying to fix what's already gone. But time grew louder than my fears, and washed away the frozen years. I stopped chasing ghosts of us, stopped rebuilding broken trust. I let your memory fade in grace, without erasing what we faced. I stopped running through the past, trying to make forever last. I learned some love is meant to end, so hearts can't learn to beat again. I passed the cafe where we stayed, the corner where your laughter played. It hurt, but didn't pull me down. The silence felt less like a wound. Your name still floats across my mind like pages I once left behind. I don't hold on the way I did. I finally let the story live. I carried dreams that weren't mine. Now I'm learning to rewrite my time. I stopped chasing ghosts of us, stop rebuilding broken trust. I let your memory fade in grace without erasing what we faced. I stopped running through the past, trying to make forever last. I learned some love is meant to end, so hearts can learn to beat again. Maybe losing you set me free from the man I used to be. Maybe love still left its spark to help me find my way through dark. I'll keep the warmth we left behind, but not the chains inside my mind. Because loving you was real and true, but losing you rebuilt me too. I stopped chasing ghosts of us, let silence slowly earn my trust. I walk ahead with open eyes, without the weight of all goodbyes. I stopped searching for your hand and learned alone I still can't stand. Our love became a distant view, a fading sky I once flew through. The calm I never knew, I finally stopped chasing you. Loneliness knocked without a sound, pulled up a chair and settled down. I used to run from empty space, now I just sit and watch its face. It doesn't scream the way it did, it doesn't tear the wounds I hid. It simply stays and breathes with me like quiet waves across the sea. I thought alone meant losing life, but sometimes peace lives in the night. Loneliness sat beside me gently, held my broken thoughts so tenderly. It didn't ask for tears to fall, it just stayed close and heard it all. Loneliness walked me through my pain, helped me stand in quiet rain. Now silence feels like somewhere safe. Not every empty heart is a cage. I talk to shadows on the wall, but they don't scare me now at all. Your memory visits from afar, like faded echoes of a star. I make my coffee just for me and watch the sunrise peacefully. The world feels softer than before, like pain unlocked another door. I never knew this calm could grow. Oh, inside the wounds I used to know. Loneliness sat beside me gently, held my broken thoughts so tenderly. It didn't ask for tears to fall, it just stayed close and heard it all. Loneliness walked me through my pain, helped me stand in quiet rain. Now silence feels like somewhere safe. Not every empty heart is a cage. Maybe love leaves space behind, so souls can learn their own design. Maybe loss becomes a guide, teaching hearts how to survive. I miss you in a softer way, like dusk remembering the day. Your love is part of who I am, but not the place I need to stand. Loneliness sat beside me gently, turn my fear to clarity. You show me broken doesn't mean alive can never still be seen. Loneliness sings a calmer tune underneath the silver moon. And though I walk this road alone, I'm learning how to be my I can see. Loneliness became part of me. Stared at pieces on the floor, fragments of who I was before. I thought love's end erased my name, left nothing but a quiet pain. I traced the cracks across my soul, like shattered glass that lost control. But in the silence something grew, a fragile voice I never knew. The mirror showed a wounded man, but still someone who chose to stand. Broken didn't mean finished, just a story rewritten. Every scar became a sign that I survived what once was mine. Broken didn't mean the end, just a heart stronger version through. I walked through days without your light, afraid of morning, scared of nights. But time stitched slowly through my skin and taught my pulse to beat again. Your memory lives inside my chest, but doesn't steal my breath or rest. It feels like pages gently close. Not every ending means we're lost. I learned pain isn't here to stay. Sometimes it simply shows the way. Broken didn't mean finished, just a story rewritten. Every scar became a sign that I survived what once was mine. Broken didn't mean the end, just a heart learning to mend. I lost the world I thought was true, but found a stronger version through. If love can bloom and fade away, maybe hope can learn to stay. If hearts can break beneath goodbye, maybe they can still fly. You were a chapter I outgrew, a beautiful sky I once flew through. And though the fall still echoes deep, it woke a strength I get to keep. Broken didn't mean finished, it meant my soul persisted. Through every tear and lonely night, I slowly rebuilt my life. Broken didn't mean defeat, just learning how to stand on my feet. I carry love without regret and walk toward life I haven't met. And in the ruins of what was true, I found a stronger heartbreak through.
hear the final word, like silence was too loud to hear. I thought goodbye meant losing air, a fall too deep for hearts to bear. But time rewrote the way I feel, turned shattered glass to something real. I see our ending differently, not broken love, just destiny. I held too tight to fading light, afraid to step into the night. I found strength in soft goodbyes, in quiet tears and calmer skies. I learned that love can gently end without destroying who we've been. I found peace in letting go, in whispered words I never show. Our story rests where memories lie, and I grew strong through soft goodbyes. I walk through places we once knew, they don't belong to me and you. They simply live inside my past, like fading songs not meant to last. Your laughter echoes faint but kind, like photographs inside my mind. I don't reach out the way before, I let those echoes close their door. I realize love doesn't disappear, it changes form but stays sincere. I found strength in soft goodbyes, in quiet tears and calmer skies. I learned that love can gently end without destroying who we've been. I found peace in letting go, in whispered words I never show. Our story rests where memories lie, and I grew strong through soft goodbyes. Maybe endings teach us grace, maybe loss gives hearts new space. Maybe loving you was true, even if I outgrew you. I thank the nights we used to shine for shaping every scar of mine, because your love once helped me grow and taught me when to let it go. I found strength in soft goodbyes, in healing under quiet skies. I carry love without regret, without the need to still forget. I found calm where storms once cried, and stood where I once tried to hide. Our love became a gentle sigh that made me stronger, saying goodbye. And in the hush where memories lie, I finally learned how to say goodbye.
I used to hide the marks you left, like proof that love had stolen breath. I wore long sleeves around my soul, pretending I was still whole. I feared the mirror of my past, thought broken things were built to last. But time turned wounds to quiet art, etched silver lines across my heart. I stopped asking why they stayed, and listened to the tales they made. My scars started telling stories of forgotten love and fading glories. They sang of nights I barely survived, and whispered how I stayed alive. And my scars became my poetry, wrote their truth inside of me. They don't remind me how I felt, they show me how I echoes here. Your name still dances through my chest, but no longer steals my rest. I thank the pain I couldn't fight for guiding me back to my life, because without the fall we knew I wouldn't be the man I grew. Every tear became a thread, sowing strength where dreams once bled. And my scars started telling stories of forgotten love and fading glories. They sang of nights I barely survived and whispered how I stayed alive. My scars became my poetry, wrote their truth inside of me. They don't remind me how I felt, they show me how our roses well. Maybe love was never meant to leave hearts without a dent. Maybe loss is love's design, leaving wisdom carved in time. You were thunder in my sky, you were truth I can't deny. And though the storm has drifted far, it shaped the rhythm of my scars. My scars started telling stories, not of sorrow but of glory. They carry echoes of the past while showing me how strength can last. My scars now shine beneath my skin like constellations drawn within. They don't hold pain the way they knew, they hold the map that led me through. When I trace them in the dark, I see survival in each mark. The hallway echoes softer now, your laughter faded from the walls. I used to chase the sound of us, now silence answers all my calls. Your jacket still hangs by the door, like time forgot to move along. I wore the weight of memories until I learned they don't belong. I kept turning back from someone who already disappeared. I walk forward without your shadow, through streets we promised we'd never leave. Every step felt colder than winter, but it finally let me breathe. I carry love like shattered glass, cutting deeper when I try to hold. I walked forward without your shadow, learning how to stand alone. Your name still lingers in old songs like ghosts humming through the air. But melodies don't hurt like before, they just remind me you were there. I folded dreams we never touched, placed them inside yesterday. Some stories end without a war, they slowly fade away. I stopped waiting for a sunrise that was never meant for me. Every step felt colder than winter, but it Carry love like shattered glass, cutting deeper when I try to hold. I walk forward without your shadow, learning how to stand alone. Maybe love was never wasted, even when it broke my bones. Every scar became a compass, leading me back home. I still wish you gentle mornings and someone who feels like peace. But my heart found quiet healing when I let your memory sleep. I walk forward without your shadow, through roads I fear to walk alone. Pain became my quiet teacher, showing strength I've never known. I left the past inside the twilight, where our story slowly closed. I walk forward without your shadow, and found a heart that finally grows. I used to speak in broken prayers to ceilings painted with your name. Every night felt endless then, like hope and I were not the same. I walked through storms I didn't choose, carried silence like a chain. But somewhere deep inside the dark, a fragile spark remained. Every tear became a river, leading me back to myself. I found a place where my quiet soul found life, in the ruins of the love I left behind. Every sky turned into constellations, guiding me through the longest nights. I stopped searching for someone to save me when I learned my heart survived the fight. I found peace where the echoes faded, where my quiet soul found light. Your memories feel softer now, like photographs that slowly fade. I thank the pain for teaching me the strength inside the break. Build a home inside my chest, where loneliness can rest. And every piece you left behind helped me become my best. I stopped asking fate for answers and started listening within. I found a place where my quiet soul found light, in the ruins of the love I left behind. Every scar turned into constellations, guiding me through the longest nights. I stopped searching for someone to save me when I learned my heart survived the fight. I found peace where the echoes faded, where my quiet soul found light. Maybe losing you was mercy, disguised in falling rain. Every ending road a doorway, leading me through pain. I still wish you gentle sunsets and mornings filled with gold, but my story kept unfolding into something strong and whole. I found a place where my quiet soul found light, past the shadows of who I where my quiet soul found